Get your penguin book. We're going to read Penguins by Anne Schreiber. And I want you to follow along with me on this book or in your own book. Then we'll answer some questions about it. Ready? What are they? What birds cannot fly? What birds spend most of their lives in the ocean but are not fish? What birds live in the coldest part of the world all year long? They swim, they march, they slide through the snow. They are penguins. Where are they? All penguins live between the equator and the South Pole. Some live where it's very cold. Some live in warmer places like the coasts of Africa or Australia. Bird words, equator, an imaginary line halfway between the North and South Poles. Coast, where the land meets the water. Penguins live on islands, on coasts, and even on icebergs in the sea. They just need to be near water because they spend most of their lives in the water. Not just any bird. This is an emperor penguin. It has big web feet for better steering. Layers of soft feathers trap heat. Stiff, oily feathers on top keep out water. Penguins are perfect for their lives at sea. They have a sleek shape for speed. A layer of blubber keeps them warm. They have stiff flippers that act like boat paddles to push and steer, and big eyes to see underwater. Bird words. Webbed means connected by skin. Here we go. Their black backs make them hard to see from above. Their light bellies make them hard to see from below. But it's their strong, solid flippers that help them escape predators and get where they want to go. Penguins can swim about 15 miles an hour. When they want to go faster, they leap out of the water as they swim. It's called porpoising because it's what porpoises do. What's for dinner? Life in the ocean is fish-alicious. Penguins eat a lot of fish. They have a hooked bill or beak to help them grab their dinner. Barbs on their tongues and in their throats help them hold on to slippery food. Would you like a drink of salty water to go with that fish? Penguins are able to clean the salt out of ocean water. They get fresh water to drink, and the salt dribbles back in the ocean. While penguins are slurping down their dinners, they have to be careful not to end up as dinner themselves. Penguins are the favorite food of marine mammals such as leopard seals and killer whales. Here's another bird word for you. A marine mammal has fur and gives birth to live young. Unlike other mammals, they spend most of their time in the ocean. Penguins are also in danger on land. Birds like the skua, the Australian sea eagle, and the giant petrel eat penguins. Even cats, snakes, foxes, and rats eat penguins when they can. Life on land. Here's a bird word, colony. A group of animals who live together is a colony. On land, most penguins live in a large colony with thousands or even millions of other penguins. If it's cold, they huddle together. It's so warm inside a huddle that penguins take turns moving to the outside to cool off. This is a king penguin huddle. Penguins march together to get to their nesting grounds. Once there, they wave, strut, shake, call, nod, dance, and sing to find a mate. Most penguins stay with their mate for many years. A chick is born. Most penguins lay 2 eggs at a time, but most often only 1 egg survives. The mother and father take turns keeping the egg warm. When it hatches, the parents keep the chick warm and fed. After a couple of weeks, hundreds or even thousands of chicks wait together while the parents go back to the sea to find food. As the chicks wait, they are in constant danger from skuas, eagles, and other animals. Finally, the parents return with food. They have to find their chicks in a huge crowd of baby birds. How do they do it? The baby birds sing special songs to help their parents find them. In a few months, the whole family returns to the sea. The longest march. For the emperor penguins, getting to their nesting grounds is hard work. Their home is Antarctica, the coldest place on Earth. Emperor penguins nest much further from the ocean than other penguins. They must march for days and nights through snow and wind. After laying their egg, the female gives it to the male. He will keep it warm in a flap under his belly. Unlike other penguins, the male emperor cares for the egg by himself, while the female goes back to the ocean to find food. The mother is gone for more than 4 months. The father huddles with the other male penguins to keep himself warm and his eggs safe and warm. During this time, the father eats nothing but snow. When the mother returns in July, the father quickly goes to the ocean to find food. By December, the whole family is ready to go. Here is a penguin parade. There is the fairy penguin, which is the smallest. They sing more songs than any other penguin. There are 17 different species or kinds of penguin. The Galapagos, the snares, the rockhopper. Wow, these penguins are the fastest swimmers. That's the gentoo. And these penguins don't make a nest. They carry their egg. That is the king. The largest penguin is the emperor, which is 44 inches tall. Penguin play. Rockhoppers can hop 5 feet high. That's as tall as your teacher. Life isn't always easy for penguins, but at least they look like they're having fun. When they're singing, the adults sing to their mates and chicks sing for their parents. They also sled. Penguins speed down icy hills on their feet and bellies to get somewhere fast. Or they might be surfing. Penguins surf through the waves. Sometimes they surf right from water up onto the land. Here are some important words that we learned. Barb is something sharp and, oops, can we go back? There we go. A barb is something sharp and pointy with a hook. The coast is where the land meets the water. A colony is a group of animals that live together. The equator is an imaginary line halfway between the North and South poles. Marine mammals have fur and give birth to live young. Unlike other mammals, they spend most of their time in the ocean. And here is a picture of a penguin's webbed feet. That means that it's connected by skin in between their toes. Don't forget to answer the questions.